Furniture Connector, and we're going to sit down and talk today with Eric and Wes and myself, and we're going to talk about what you need to bring when you go shopping for furniture for your home. There's a lot of things that can help a retail person or a designer on the floor in a store. And when you come in, if they say, well, how can I help you? Just say, well, we're just going to look around. I think the main thing that you need to bring with you is some things that Eric and Wes and I are going to talk about. The first thing that I would want to talk about is what are you going to do with, bring pictures of your home. Okay, so you bring pictures of the area that you're wanting to do. It might be a niche or something that you're having trouble with. That way, it's easier to, instead of describing it to a person on the floor, that you can actually see the space. So we can sort of suggest what we have on the floor, what we can special order. Now with Eric, Eric, what do you think they need to bring as far as measurements and stuff like that for the home?
Well, it's vital that they bring a room plan, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a little square boxes with overall sizes, so that we know the furniture you're picking is going to fit in that space.
Cool.
There's nothing worse than having too big of a sofa or too small of a chair in a really big room.
I understand that.
Also, if you have existing pieces you need to bring, fabric, a pillow, an arm cover, anything that you have that you can match up. If you have a carpet sample, bring that. Bring paint. We do have all of our paint decks, but if you have a paint chip, bring that and we can help you out.
Also, people might have existing furniture and that kind of stuff in their room, so it's always good to have a piece of furniture that we can actually look at and see, and so we can add to that room. Now, Wes, what do you think that people need to bring as far as inspiration and that kind of thing?
My inspiration a lot of times comes from magazines. So I love pulling things out of magazines that might inspire me. It don't have to always be the whole entire room. It could be a certain color, it could be stripes, it could be something that inspires them about a picture. So I like, taking them together, put them in a binder, put them in a photo album, kind of put them in a folder, bring these in and say, hey, these are things that inspire me.
Yeah, Wes was talking this morning. Anything, like he said, it doesn't have to be the exact room the way you want it. It could be just a color of a pillow, a color of a wall.
It could be a fringe. It could be
a treatment on the wall.
Right.
So, also, he had mentioned something. Tell us about the Reader's Resource Guide.
Yeah, in the back of traditional home is mine, that I love. But in the back, it always has a Reader's Resource. So it's got a lot of times it won't have the furniture of who makes it, but I'll have the fabric, wall color, different resources that you can use as helpful.
Cool, right. Well, I think the last thing that I think would be important to come to the table with when you're shopping for furniture is actually know your budget, and a true budget, so that you can say, hey, look, I only have this kind of money. In our situation where we deal in market samples and closeouts, and we do special order, and we do design, and we do a lot of other things, it's easier for us to say, hey, I've got this amount of money, and what do you want to incorporate in that? That way we can sort of tell you exactly what you can get for your money and where to go for it. I want to thank Eric and Wes for sitting down with us, and we really enjoyed it, so hopefully this was helpful. So get a bag, put all your stuff in it, and come to the Furniture Connector. Thanks a lot.